is it that we're already at war? A Heideggerian consideration, so which means that the question of the how far the hoop goes, which describes who is the ones asking the question, is in question, and in the technical logical essence, due to the increased rapidity of all things, the acceleration of the contact of all parts of the earth and all parts of the earth hearing of all parts of the earth, means that this question is very complicated, because of course Henri Bergson has made this statement in August or later of August 14th, of August 1914, when he says it was with some considerable admiration, not to say awe, that he witnessed this transformation of the abstract into the particular when it was announced that war had been declared between Germany and France. So then, and then he goes on to say it was with so little fuss that this immense transfiguration had happened. So, maybe this has already occurred and we didn't notice it. It's not this type of announcement was made, in fact, but it just had a slightly different form, because Mertz said we're no longer, we're not at war, but we're no longer at peace. We're in the frenemy zone now. So this has happened to Germany, but has it happened to America? So the American case, I want to put. But what I'm saying is, we're all hearing about what's happening everywhere else all the time, directly, and it's not possible that any politics isn't, addressing this. It can't be simply ignored. It's not. Only the fundamentalists would try to ignore this fact of the constant contact and the responsiveness of policy to all these questions all over the world. But taking this into account, then just asking if we've gone to war can't, in a certain way, it can't simply mean the Americans, but the American situation would be that the argument that we're already in a war is that the ICE is in effect in a contest with the local police. So I think there's, like, in Chicago, there's maybe like 12,000 police or something like that in uniformed officers, and ICE has only sent like a couple hundred guys or something like that. But Trump is they could have sent more, and then also Trump is radically increasing their numbers, their rolls. So there could be tens of thousands more could come in, and then you could imagine ICE just dropping into any city and outnumbering the local police. There wasn't really any incidents, but it's just more of a theoretical possibility, which may, in a certain sense, already have been particularized. I mean, there's a tiny grazing of the outline of this sharp outline of this new situation in the fact that they said that the Chicago police put out some kind of announcement: don't help them. They called for help. Don't help them, meaning the ICE agents themselves. It said we're surrounded by an angry mob or something, and then the local police said don't do anything. Stay your ground or whatever. That's just sort of the bare whiff of the possibility of how this, in a certain way, there's already an armed conflict and an insurrection within the country. So that then this is exactly what is Newsom and his other staunch opponents are saying that he's doing is he's triggering this very situation where then he can say, oh yeah, now I can invoke the Insurrection Act, and the executive can invoke the full sovereign powers of the country or whatever. So, I mean, yeah, in a certain way, maybe, yeah, we're already crossed into this particularization, taken in this, yeah, remembering Bergson is sort of just, he's Hegel, but instead of saying that the quantity transforms over time into quality, he says the reverse with the sort of stretching out of his duration time somehow comes into the time of clock physics, the Galilean system of nature.